Hello and welcome to probably the last live video of 2017. I'm so excited to help you usher in 2018 from a place of beingness and a place of conscientiousness that you may not have experienced before. So in 2017, in late 2016, I'm reminded of the offer that I made to people regarding a sheet of paper to help them create the 2017 that they wanted. I called it the Resolutionized 2017 worksheet. And that's still available if you'd like to use it for 2018. But I noticed something that happened to me in 2017 that actually made goal setting and other pieces of information less beneficial to me. I'm not looking for tips and tricks in goal setting worksheets to bring me through 2018 in the way that I want to pursue it. And that's because I did something that a lot of people do, but I did it slightly differently. So I had heard a rumor that people had been choosing words as a theme for the year. And so, of course, I tried it. I decided that I would choose the word innovation for the year 2017. And I wanted to innovate. It felt to me like I could use an innovation in everything in my life. And while I had that uber word of innovation, I decided to pursue happiness. I decided to spend nearly the entire year talking about happiness. I did research on it. I tried it. I failed. I got back up and tried it again, and I failed again. There were times when I thought finding happiness, choosing happiness was just going to be the impossible task and that it wouldn't happen. What's amazing is that along the way, throughout all of 2017, while I was chasing happiness and while I had this word innovation looming over my head, some startling things happened. I picked up a few things along the way. I actually decreased my worry. I decreased my stress, nearly all of my stress. I increased my happiness. I increased my peace and my understanding, and I deepened my relationships. All because I chose one word and I pursued one concept that I thought at one point would become impossible for me to achieve. So let's think about that for a minute. There has been research about finding something, searching for something, trying to accomplish something. And the research indicates that in the beginning, it's like a honeymoon stage, and you're all excited about doing this or feeling this or getting this thing. And then in the middle comes the hard phase. The hard phase is when you get knocked down, when you fail, when you realize that the honeymoon phase and all these exciting thoughts that you had about the possibility of attaining something really comes to a reality check in your mind. And this is the moment where most people decide to give up or give in or pick something else to work on. So they go through the honeymoon phase again with something else. And then when that becomes difficult, they throw that in the trash too. But if you stick with it, there is the third phase. And because I spent nearly the entire year of 2017 pursuing happiness, I went through the honeymoon stage. Then I went through the, wow, this is hard. What was I thinking? I'm failing. This seems impossible. How can I ever actually be happy? How can I contribute to the happiness in the world or my friends or my family? And I got past that. And once I got past that, I found the bliss stage. I found the source of my happiness. I found the recipe for my own happiness. And this recipe I can repeat over and over and over. and I can use it anytime I want. I can share it with as many people as I want so they can learn their recipe for happiness. So let me encourage you. Before 2018 begins, rather than choosing a bunch of resolutions and then not making it or making some of them or getting discouraged because you didn't make them all, I encourage you to choose one thing. When you choose one thing and you just focus on that, you begin what's known as the hero's journey. Heroes focus on a singular thing. And along the way, of course, the journey is difficult. It has its ups, it has its downs, it has its ins, its outs, and its turnarounds, and its topsy-turvy craziness. But when you pursue one thing, and just one thing until you're willing to get it, then you pick up so many things along the way that you didn't anticipate, and it makes the journey worth every step. So before 2018 begins, I encourage you, pick one thing, and the rest will fall into place. Until 2018 begins, think head-wise, feel heart-wise, and move body-wise with your one theme.